Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Drew. This is Just a Guy Linux on YouTube, and I literally just uploaded my video for Qtile configuration, which is the third video on Qtile. This will be the fourth, but basically what I want to try to do is break some stuff, okay? A lot of people that use Debian stable are like, hey man, it's so old. Yeah, you're right, it's stable. But I want to upgrade the kernel today and the firmware, and let's start with those two things and see where that leads. So let me make sure that you are with me. Like when I did my install, I did the the expert install where you can choose whether you want to include backports, and I included backports. But if you haven't, you're going to want to put in this line, okay? And you can pause and look at it. I mean, this is the mirrors that I use, which are in Atlanta, which is on the which is one of the fastest mirrors for me. That doesn't mean it's for you, but you probably just, if you're if you're using, you probably just want to copy what this section is, excuse me, and then change the bullseye backports. Okay? All right. Let's close this by Control Q, and now I want to sudo apt install -t bullseye backports. And the package is called Linux image AMD64. Okay, so the kernel is going to be version 6. So it's going to be, I mean, it's obviously not going to be, as new as some of the other more bleeding edge software, or sorry, distros that's out there, but nothing wrong with version 6, this kernel. It's actually going to be what, 6.0.12. Okay. Yeah, this is one where I'm not going to be stopping probably that much or editing, because I am going to try to break some stuff and see if it, stuff that I would like it to work, but I'm not convinced it's going to work. Now this, I'm convinced it's going to work. It's going to be fine. Okay. Before we reboot, I'm going to just go up one, and I'm going to also install the firmware. Linux. See, and I don't think anything's going to break on either one of these, so I think you're good. If you want to get an updated kernel, then this is the way to do it. Just use the backports. Everything else, I will not recommend changing anything else besides maybe the firmware and the kernel. Everything else, as far as software is concerned, is fine. It's fine. So let us reboot. You know what I should have done? I should have gone ahead and used a timeshift, but I didn't. So we're going to see. If I really broke something, then that's on me. All right, well, there you can see that, cool, there we go. And there's the new kernel, great. So while I'm here, let's sudo timeshift, and let's create, and let's comment it being updated kernel 6.0. Okay, so now when I say timeshift sudo timeshift list, you'll see this 1. Okay. All right, now we can always go back in time if necessary. Great. The next thing I want to do is, well, I want to learn how to use multiple exinit RC. I don't know how to do that yet. You know, like, so let's just say I have DWM, BSPWM, and Qtile all on the same machine, and I want to be able to switch from one to another. And I want to know how to do that by using the exinit RC. I am going to try and install ligconsole because it's a simple fix for now. So what I want to do is, first let me go ahead over to 2 and let's open up a browser. Okay, and let's go to ligconsole. Okay, now I want to copy this. Actually, I need a terminal, don't I? I want to copy this. Let's go to the downloads just so that I keep everything. All right, and say no, that's not going to do it because that $sign's there. Okay, let's go with that. And actually, there's some requirements here, isn't there? Yeah, right here. I need these 2 things: copy sudo and then Control-Shift-V. Oh, build essentials already there, 100%. Okay, so I don't need that. And let's go with that. Okay, now let's go back to where we were and cd into li. And now let's make. Cool. And I think I don't need this, but I do need sudo make install install system D. Okay. And now I want to sudo system ctl enable li.service. Okay. Now, I think there's a couple things that we need to do, and one would be to X sessions. So I need an X sessions for Qtile, because the only thing on this machine right now is Qtile. And nope, not that one. Sample desktop dot Qtile, or Qtile dot desktop is what I want, really, right? Qtile dot desktop. And no, not that. Shoot. Oh, okay. How about this? Default. Nope. Hold on a second. All right, I paused for a second just so I could find it real quick. Okay, so this is what I need. I'm going to copy this, and we are going to sudo micro and put that in the user share X sessions, if there is an X sessions, Qtile.desktop. I'm going to say there's probably not, so this is going to fail. All right, control that, and then we need probably to put this as home drew, and then .local .bin Qtile start, and oh, see, it doesn't exist. Okay, my bad. All right, so let me close this. I don't need this. Let me just say sudo make dir user share x sessions. And now let's do that, and let's paste it back again. And we're gonna call it home drew .local bin Qtile start. Let's see if that'll work. It might not. Let me think. So cd. I don't know that I need this xinit.rc. Let me go ahead and let's reboot just to see if that, it might bypass lie console if there is an xinit.rc. This is all, I don't know if this is a good video or not. It's basically me messing around. Aha. Okay. Will it work? No. Not sure why, but let's do this. ls, and let's rename or move the xinit.rc. Maybe that's messing with it. To xinit.rc back, and then reboot. Let's try that. See if that works. Nope. Not at all. Let me try one more thing on this. So let's sudo apt install lightdm just to see. Okay. If it's lie, if lie is the problem here. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to sudo systemctl disable lie, and let's enable lightdm, and then let's sudo system. I don't know if this will work. Restart lie. That's not going to work. All right, let's do this. I'm just going to reboot again. I really want the lie to work. I so do. I think it's really lightweight. Okay. Let's try that. Oop. Nope, doesn't like it. Let me say Control Alt F2. Yeah. And maybe and let me make sure that it's hitting that. Local bin should be good. Ooh, that worked. Okay. So the thing that changed more than anything else was I added the exinit.rc file back. All right, but it did not like the Lie console manager for whatever reason. All right, let me just verify that real quick. Okay, sorry so I'm going to sudo systemctl disable lightdm and then enable Lie again. All right, and then let's reboot. I don't think it's going to work. I'm just curious as to why that is, but all right, well. Yeah, I don't know why. I really don't. Okay, so let's try that again. Third time's a charm. Okay. All right, cool. All right, let's do this now. So we've got lightdm to work, and I don't know if this will work or not, but I am really curious because a lot of times I opt for Debian testing. So what I want to do is I'm going to sudo micro etc not default, sorry, apt sources list. Okay, and I'm gonna comment this, and I'm gonna comment that, and I'm gonna comment that, and now I'm going to put testing in, and let's do that, and now let's sudo apt update. Okay. 951 packages, which I will not which I won't bore you with. So what I'm going to do, since I already have my Since I already have my backup using timeshift, we can go back in time if it becomes a problem. So what I'm going to do is update. No, I already did upgrade. Upgrade. All right, and I'm going to let it go, and then I will pause this and be back in a minute. Okay, we are back, and it's done all the package building and all that stuff. So let's reboot. I will be shocked if this works. Kernel 6.1. Okay. Good there. Nope. Definitely not going to do it. Okay, so yeah, this is, I don't know why, but Debian testing does not like Python-based packages. It's just the way it is right now, and it's probably be fixed by the time Bookworm comes out. But if you are like me and want stability, I'm going to just use Debian stable and then use the backports to upgrade the kernel as well as the firmware, and that's all I really need. So let me go back and sudo timeshift restore. And we're going to go back to 1. And then that work. Let's see, that didn't look good for a sec. I don't know why it didn't look good for a sec, but I was curious as to that one line that I just saw. Yeah, well, we're definitely back in time. There's the kernel back to where it was. And we're back to a stable version. Okay, I guess that's all I really wanted to do, was kind of try to see if Debian testing would work, updating the kernel, as well as see if console manager would work. Basically, I think we've accomplished that. Anyway, thanks for hanging, and I'll see you soon.